Welcome back to Transform Your Mind to Transform Your Life, the podcast. You're listening to 5-Minute Fridays with Coach Myrna. Today, I want to talk on the topic, the battle of the mind. So, if you're ever in a fire, the Red Cross teaches us to stop, drop, and roll. Stop what you're doing, drop to the ground and cover your face, and roll, especially if your clothes are on fire. The same principle applies to the battleground of your mind. In life's chaotic dance, our minds often resemble battlegrounds. We're always battling for our peace. It is a relentless struggle where the victor emerges not through force, but through understanding, resilience, and self-awareness. So whether you are battling a fire, battling the enemy in the battlefield, or battling the enemy of the mind, a strategy to win is to stop, drop, and roll. So let me unpack this. The battle of your mind, it takes the form of unwanted thoughts. Do you know why people are depressed? It is because of ants running around in their mind. What are ants? Ants are automatic negative thoughts. They're not depressed because they're physically in harm. Their mind takes them to an imaginary battlefield. So the first thing you need to do when you're battling for peace in your mind is to stop. Stop the onslaught of racing thoughts and emotional turmoil. This moment of stillness is where you regain control, allowing you to redirect your focus from chaos to clarity. This can be done simply by noticing if there's an actual fire or it's just your imagination. Do you know the definition of fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real. And most of your unwanted thoughts and ants are the same thing. False evidence appearing real. So the next thing that you need to do is drop. Like shedding unnecessary armor, we must let go of burdensome thoughts and emotions. Holding on to grudges, fear, and self-doubt only weighs us down in the battlefield of the mind. By dropping these hindrances, we free ourselves to move more swiftly and gracefully through life challenges. Roll. In the face of adversity, rolling with the punches becomes essential. Flexibility is our greatest ally, enabling us to adapt to changing circumstances with ease. Rather than resisting the inevitable twists and turns of life, we must learn to flow with them, finding strength in our ability to navigate the unpredictable terrain of the mind. Eckhart Tolle teaches that whatever we resist, persists. So don't just resist these automatic negative thoughts, because they will persist. Just let them roll off the mind. I do a meditation that says, imagine them as colored balloons and have them float away. The same thing. You roll with them. Whatever they come, you just roll with them and don't get caught up in them, right? That's one of the ways to roll with the punches, roll with the thoughts. Because make no mistake, the battle of your mind is not won through brute force. It requires deep understanding of our inner workings, a willingness to confront our demons, and a commitment to self-care. Just as a skilled warrior hones his craft through practice and discipline, we too must cultivate mental resilience through mindfulness, meditation, and self-reflection. In the end, the victory in the battle of the mind is not measured by external conquests, but by inner peace and serenity. It is the ability to calm and to find calm amidst the storm, to stand firm in the face of adversity and to emerge from the fray stronger and wiser than before. So the next time you find yourself in the midst of a mental battlefield, remember the mantra: stop, drop, and roll. Pause to regain your bearings. Release what no longer serves you and fully embrace the fluidity of life's journey. In doing so, you will not only survive the battle of the mind, but you will thrive. So this was just something that I thought that I heard regarding fire, and I realized that we can take that same instructions and apply it to when we have a fire in our minds. You know, it's not a real fire. It is an imaginary fire. It is the ants, the automatic negative thoughts that cause us to feel bad, cause us to be depressed, you know, run away with our trust or jealousy. All those negative emotions is what takes our peace. So we've got to learn to, whenever they come up, to stop what we're doing, recognize that it's false evidence appearing real, because you don't know for sure. Whatever these thoughts are telling you, you don't know for sure. All you know is what's in front of you, and that's what you need to concentrate on. And then you drop all these thoughts, drop all these things that are holding you down. Learn to fly, learn to find your peace, learn to be free, right? And then you roll with the punches. You know, these negative thoughts, the fact that you know that they're there, they're going to come less and less, but they're still going to come. And when they come, you need to learn to roll with the thoughts, roll with the punches, and you will get out of the fire. So, all right, I hope that you're inspired by this message today. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of 5-Minute Fridays with Coach Myrna. If you're watching on iTunes, we'd love for you to, give a rating, maybe give a comment and subscribe so that you can get these 5-minute segments every week. And if you're watching on YouTube, we'd love for you to give a thumbs up and subscribe as well. So thanks again for tuning in. Until next time, namaste.